Okay, this is the next one. It's November 1st. We'll close on this the first of or next Monday. This will be LaQuinta, as my Mexican worker tells me. So we'll be starting basically the first week of November. This will be the first house Gary and I and New Again Homes will be doing. It'll need siding, roof, gutters, garage doors, a new front porch. I'm not sure what we're going to do, whether we'll cap this or I haven't fully decided what's happening here yet, but obviously siding. Railing comes down, that's just stupid. New doors, at least front and back. They have a laundry room off the kitchen here. I don't know what is going to happen with that. Good sized kitchen, kind of an eat-in area here. Probably put a desk or like an entryway for your keys and mail and crap or something here. This wood tongue and groove ceiling probably going to have to go, so says Gary and Deanna. But I don't mind the layout of it. I don't like this little wing thing here. That'll probably have to go, and the depth of it is just silly. It reduces space. But I don't mind the layout as far as the refrigerator here, and your range and microwave and dishwasher. I think it lays out okay, don't you? So this is the dining room, formal dining room. I think we'll probably try to open it up more, depending on the openings, and hit there and here. Then it goes out onto a two-layer, two-tiered deck with a little area for a grill over there, but we've got some work to do. A vaulted living room, family room area. Have 3 windows here that'll need to be replaced, but I think these are the only 3, because these weren't replaced with the vinyl replacement windows like the others. May have been a golf ball broke that. It looks like a lot of broken glass, I don't know, but anyway, fireplace. That's then other entrance or exit to the back deck. Let's go upstairs real quick. Power's on, so that's always a good sign. Bathroom, good size, nice depth and good size bathroom. We'll lay it out similarly. We might make a bigger vanity, but layout wise, and of course it'll be gutted down to the bones, but I like the size, I like the layout, so I don't think anything will change there. That'll be the same. Carpet probably will stay. We'll keep this. It's nice. This is the master. It's got 2 closets, his and hers, small, not walk-ins, but 2. And then this is a master bath, very similar to Bristol size-wise. Shower, small. We'll probably put one of those small, narrow vanities in the toilet. I don't like the location. I hope I can get in the attic. This light doesn't work. We'll probably need to put a fan light kit and maybe those sconces above the mirror like normal. Yeah, the screen.
The roof.
Oh, the roof's, yeah, the roof's toast. Yeah. Well, that's why you had met Ezekiel out here for an estimate. And I think many of the screens are broken. I think this window's broken. Yeah. Now that's a golf ball. Coming from that tee box right over there. Oh, there's a golfer right there. The better one of the 2. We'll have to play this course before we get done with the house. The 3rd bedroom of a 3-bedroom house, and both of them have good sized closets. This is really deep. Shelves on the side. And then we'll go to the basement. Well, the ground floor family room. This is the entrance from the garage, so pretty nice sized garage. we'll replace that door and make another, leave the door, I think, in the garage to the side door. And then they've gotten, we're going to have to re-insulate. They've had broken pipes and have re-pexed it in. So they've pexed in, this is, let's see, this must be, yeah, this is the sink, master bathroom sink. They had to re-pex it in because they had some frozen lines. So we'll have to re-insulate. Well, we'll do a leak check and then re-insulate and re-sheetrock out here. They couldn't figure out where their leak was, so they started cutting. Oh, there's another leak right there where that PEX is. So
it goes across the duct.
They've done a lot of repairs works for us. Oh, it comes clear over here. Yeah. Which, as long as it doesn't leak and it's okay, then that's good. Family room, another back exit. So there's like 3 back exits to this house. This is nice because it has a half bath down here. Kind of a stupid vanity. That size is just dumb. But nice to have a half bath. And then here's the disaster area, Mold City. See all the mold? They had a pipe break down here, and I'll show you the pipe that broke, flooding the basement at some time or another. But it's obviously a long time ago because it doesn't even hardly smell moldy anymore, unless your nose can smell it. Because mine's.
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay. These textured walls, it's really just texture right on top of the foundation, right on the concrete. So they'll be power washed and resprayed, painted. I don't know what the 220 volt outlet down here is for. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine why that you need 220 down here next to a sump pump pit. Doesn't make any sense at all. Of course, when it flooded, that sure didn't do any good. Basement window broken, we'll need to replace. Just, in my opinion, the ceiling is just going to come out of here. I just don't see any reason for it. And then everything's getting gutted out. This is getting taken right down to the, you're getting taken out right down to the bones. That's the electrical panel. It's a 200 amp panel, so that's good. 200 amp service. You can tell by the size of the wire up there. So the electrical service is GE, so this is good. I don't know what this is all about. This isn't good. But there's your 220, probably going to the range right above us in the kitchen. So anyway, this will all be gutted out. This will be the predominant portion of the demo, this basement. And it's a good sized basement. I mean, it's not a bad size. Once you get all these walls out of here, this will be a nice, open, dry area, won't it? Fire extinguisher. There's your main water valve, shut off. And your furnace that was been underwater, so it's toast. But it's got a good return air duct system, and the duct work and everything looks fine. Hot water heater's toast. This is where the pipe break was. This PEX spot right there. So it flooded from that point. And I don't know what all this is about. I assume we'll just take all this down. So when we come Monday, we need to make sure we have light bulbs so we can light this place up. See, they're just out. But we'll have to fix things like that wire hanging out of the box right there. Can't do that. So anyway, a lot of demo, a lot of tearing up, all the carpet. This room, no, you know, I said that room is the primary portion, but your mother's not going to put up with paneling down here, or that room up there. So this red paneling will have to go. We'll have to re-sheetrock it. I'm going to get away with not scraping the ceilings. I'm going to try to leave them as popcorn, maybe just spray paint them if need be. But see, there's a lot of paneling. All this will have to come down. So anyway, this is Monday's project. That's it. Bye. Okay, anyway, they will wrap these. I'm going to get rid of this green crap rough cedar. I think that's what we want to do, is either have them wrap this cedar here, the green around the big stuff. I'll probably ask them to wrap that, and then we're going to tear off those up there, because I don't like those. And so we'll just make that siding and not part of it. All this is going to have to be torn out. And so you can see how old that condenser unit is. So even if the furnace was salvageable somehow, that's not.
Meter.
Yeah, meter's gone. See, 84th Street's not the only meter that's gone from the city. New gutters. We'll have to figure out a better way to do that. You see how it's trying to run uphill again? You can see this grill spot's leaning.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to prop that up. I think we're gonna demo off those lights up there. You see those lights? And do away with them.
Yeah. You'll need something on the outside though.
I think it would be, yeah, you do. You need,
If you have a big enough deck, you need the rest of the lights.
yeah, we may put a couple wall pack fixtures, but certainly not exposed Romex going along the side of the house.
Yeah.
And then this patio we're going to re-pour, and chances are we'll be doing that ourselves. And I think this has to go.
Yes. You can use that up front.
I don't know if it's long enough, but same stuff. But I think the deck's going to be salvaged. I'd like the 2 or 3 layer tier deck. But there's no question it has to be sided as opposed to painted. And you told Ezekiel that we'd tear off the batting?
Yep.
Okay. See this here? Oh, a lot of the screens are bad. Here, I don't like fireplaces, and this house has 2 of them. 2 chimneys and 2 fireplaces. Leaves a chimney cat. Okay. Time for an update. We're ready for siding. We built this deck a couple Monday and Tuesday, the 12th and 13th. Had to patch a bunch of areas that were rotten. Remember that hole? So we patched it with OSB. Stripped off all the batting. Gary stripped off all the batting. So this is now ready for siding. Those will be white. This is well, today's project, getting garage doors. You can see these are a little rough. So we're setting up for new doors. The siding guys have started. This is their scaffolding system. This side is done. It's all aluminum wrapped and finished. You may remember the old door, and Gary and I put that one in first or second day we were here, and it's all ready to go. Had to repair and repatch all this stuff back here. You may have noticed it was rotten. We used a ton of OSB, almost the entire bottom section. We're working on back here. rotten sections up there that we had to replace and repair. Morning, ready to get after it. New windows. Those old ones they were the only not replaced ones. Still haven't, this is sinking, you might be able to tell. We need to prop that up. This side wasn't quite so bad, but we had to replace the bottom 16 feet because it was rotten. New gable vent. Gas was set yesterday. Heat will be on Tuesday. It's Thursday, the 14th, I think. 14th or 15th. All this shrubs comes out. This is a trailer full of siding that they're working out of. That's my truck with garage doors in the back of it backed up. That's dump trailer number 2 right there, and then the black trailer with the tools and the equipment in it. But this is another dump trailer that we're filling with garage doors, and we'll fill with all this crap. We'll go inside and check out what we've done in there. All the plumbing is done. All the 18 frozen leaks are replaced. This is the ceiling coming down. Gary and Sarah and Deanna and I demoed the kitchen last Saturday. All the cabinets and all the... This is an example of the frozen water lines that Gary and I had to find and replace. It's a new washer box and patched lines. Water's on. We have a toilet. It's always the first priority. And of course we had to completely rip off and reframe these windows because Joe homeowner that did them before didn't have a header in there, didn't have a bottom plate. Just really jerked them. They had these wire splices inside the wall where he had to, when he put the other windows in, they were taller, and so he had to extend his wire. And so we'll set a box up there on top and junction it, and then another outlet. So we had to reframe all these and do it right. That used to be a window. We didn't like it, so we took it out and eliminated it. New door to the outside on the deck. Haven't done anything upstairs. Won't waste time going up there. All the carpet is out. Carpet and bed. Hey, I'll help you. Okay, hang on. Okay, finish this up. We had all kinds of. We had 18 leaks that we had to go through and re-splice in. Got a bucket full of copper right here from all the leaks. It had rotten. This was all rotted out because of water damage, so we had to sister on, put a new sill plate, and then sister on with studs coming up, and then I replaced all the exterior, and they've already sided it over. So we'll re-insulate and re-sheetrock this. You may remember the basement, how moldy and bad it was. It is now gone. New hot water heater. Furnaces, like I said, getting installed Tuesday. Next Tuesday, it's Thursday now. But all this is all gone. No more mold anywhere because it's all the organics is removed. Have that window to replace over there. So that's it. So where we're at, we're in demo mode. New garage doors going up today. Alright, update. The exterior is about done. We have little lighting and power washing deck and some minor stuff, but as far as I'm concerned, it's coming soon. Gutters on, siding's on. We'll open it up. We're starting sheetrock yesterday. We still have all this to sheetrock. All the plumbing's been repaired, replaced. It's all re-insulated. You don't want to be in a picture? This has all been paneling and torn off. We had to shim that because of the concrete lip. Because this is on a slab, and so there was a foundational wall that we'll have to sheetrock down over the top of, so we wanted to shim it to flush it out. Bathroom. Re-insulated all that. Furnace is running. New furnace, new hot water heater. Haven't cleaned up down here, but certainly different than it was. Blue walls. We'll power wash and paint these walls down here. But all the electrical's all cleaned up, and have that window to replace that's on today's project. It was broken. Have to cap off these ducts. And like I say, power wash and paint down here. We're gonna sheetrock that wall. Did you have any trouble with the outside lining?
No, I just took the lights off.
Huh?
I didn't put these in yet.
Oh. We're still contemplating this little railing thing. We have some that want it and some that want a wall instead, so. Vaulted ceiling. They tiled on top of tile. So this is ceramic tile. Oh, sorry. This is ceramic tile laid on top of ceramic tile. Kitchen. Be like a desk area right there. Where you enter from the front door, and there's your linen or hallway coat closet. And they had a laundry room, so we left it as a laundry room. We'll paint those cabinets white. This will be a countertop and refrigerator over there. And then stove, sink, dishwasher, and just cabinets over there. Ready for rocking here. We've done our leak check. Plumbing has all been redone and secured correctly. Including the shower over there. This is rock for the bathrooms. to redo it in pecs. It goes up to the shower. Put the sink over here. Got yeah, will want me to fix that. It's all I think it's all the squeaks we have. We poured a patio, but it's pretty ugly. Oh, it's full of shit right now. Brought in dirt. Have windows to repair. You see it broken right there. Power washer's here because it's today's project, but oh, we redid these steps to make them more solid and secure, and then poured the landing. I pulled my truck around here because I'm going to throw all this debris in it so we can clear the deck for power washing. Those are those windows we had to replace, or we replaced. All the drainage is done. That goes down and into a black pipe and kicks out. So I think the exterior is getting close to being all done. That's it. Okay, we'll give an update. It's about 19 degrees outside. It's Saturday after Christmas, so it's about the 29th or so. We're painted out. This is a thin set for leveler. We got our cement board Duroc down, ready for tile. We're painted out. Fixtures are 100%. Obviously devices haven't been put on or done, but fixtures are complete. Laundry room. Getting ready for mixing our thin set. This will all be tiled. The entryway, where I did the floor leveler, Duroc kitchen, eat-in kitchen. It'd be nice. And then the dining room will be tiled. Fixtures hanging up out of the way. Hey, are you around? Remind me to hang that dining room chandelier back down and make sure you think the elevation is right. Track light up at the front, track light up at the back. Kind of lights the room up nicely. I think it's a good amount. I won't turn the lights and fans back on, but this is Duroc and painted out. Ready for tile Wednesday after the holiday. His and her closets, as you guys remember. Extra bedroom. Windows are fixed. Not scraped and clean, but they're broken windows fixed. All molding is painted and sprayed. It's gonna, Deanna has decided that tile floor is gonna be 2.5 by 4. Tiles there, all the doors are there. Molding, door frames, all been painted out. Ready to go. Now the ceiling's all fixed, we can put the second remote or garage door up. These are all patched in and sprayed. I think I got a project here for the young one. Wiping all this spray off the overspray here. That window's fixed and replaced. Nothing's changed down here. And that's it. Bathroom in there. All the vents are on. That's all she wrote. Okay, this is LaQuinta. This, let's see, I think it's January 24th. This is the first completed one of Gary and I. 14507 LaQuinta. It's been just a hair over 2.5 months. If it hadn't been for the holidays, we could have done it in 2.5 months. You remember all the from the previous. It was pretty horrendous. I really like this deck the way we did it, and I'm glad the girls had us extend it out further and longer. And tile entry, of course, the coat closet. This really finished out nice. It's vaulted ceilings and track light there, and then we had track light over here. Those are the windows Gary and I replaced. Obviously, that left one's his, and the right one's mine. That was his first window framed in. We took it down to the studs and framed it in. Dining room, sliding glass door to the deck. That's my mop bucket. We did a haze remover. And the kitchen, always my favorite room. They're what sells the house. All new appliances and granite and stainless steel, crown molding. And then the pantry over there, instead of here, we couldn't decide. So we figured that'd be like an entryway table. You come in from the front door or from the basement and throw your mail, maybe a phone book up above, etc. And the Lazy Susan. But I think it finished out well. I like the pendant light. I'll probably do that more often. Then the laundry room that you remember. We left those cabinets. Those are original cabinets that were here with the house, and we painted them and put handles on. Not much really changed. Tile and carpet, I guess. Kind of a vault to the ceiling. I wish we'd have put more lighting in this room, but we never had the ceiling open and had it accessible, so that was the only light that was here, and that's the only light they get. This finished out well. And then we carpeted and kind of finished off this area to this point, just to the bottom of the stairs. And then this is this could be finished. This room could be finished off, and at least this section right here to the right of the panel there. About a 12-foot by 22-foot area could be finished for a nice rec room or family room if they wanted. Can't imagine needing more space, but this one ought to be a pretty good house for somebody. I'd pick this up and move it and live in it myself, that's for sure. With that gas pipe over there, we sheetrocked over the top of it, and we had to go find it from videos that we shot. That was our one of many mistakes on this house. Just some minor odds and ends. Gary and I just loaded up the trailer and having an open house Saturday, so we're getting things buttoned up. Primary bath. I like the tile the girls picked out, the way it borders. First time we'd done that. It's nice, I like it. We'll do it again, I'm sure we'll have to. All new tubs and shower bases. Well, of course, new toilets, new everything. Linen closet's not a big deal, but it's nice for storing. First bedroom. Really nice big closet here. Deep because of the stairway that goes down. There's your header for the stairway going to the basement, so it makes it really deep and adds some showers. So kind of nice. Second bedroom, a little bigger, couple windows instead of one, similar closet. And the master. It's a pretty decent size for a master, a little tray ceiling, if you will. His and her closets. Not very big. You remember they. In fact, they conjoin on. And then the master bath. It finished out well, I think. Similar tile and border with the shower door. That's a nice shower door. I always like those. Nice and heavy. And that pretty well sums her up, I believe. So that was our first one. Hopefully we'll sell it. We're going to have an open house Saturday.